Alright, let's dive into something that's been making the rounds online, and personally, I think it's a perfect example of how small, candid moments can reveal so much about a person's character. So, here's the deal: Shivam Dube, the Indian cricket star, was recently caught off guard by a paparazzo outside his Mumbai residence, and his reaction has gone viral. But what makes this really interesting is how it contrasts with the high-stakes, pressure cooker world of international cricket. Here's a guy who's been instrumental in India's T20 World Cup triumphs, both in 2024 and 2026, and yet, in this moment, he's just human. No fanfare, no spotlight, just a guy in a maroon kurta, casually chatting with a fan. What many people don't realize is how rare these unscripted moments are for athletes at Dube's level. The paparazzo approaches him, camera rolling, and Dube's initial reaction is one of mild surprise. But here's where it gets fascinating: instead of brushing the guy off or getting annoyed, Dube greets him politely. It's a small gesture, but it speaks volumes about his personality. In my opinion, this is the kind of humility that's often overshadowed by the glitz and glamour of sports stardom. Dube's not just a cricketer, he's a guy who's grounded, approachable, and genuinely appreciative of the support he gets. Now, let's talk about the viral moment itself. The paparazzo says, "Brother, we've already seen you," and Dube replies with a thumbs up, "I've been great." But the real kicker comes when he realizes he's being filmed. He jokes, "Bhai, delete this right now." It's a hilarious, off-the-cuff reaction that feels so relatable. I mean, who hasn't had that moment of panic when they realize they're on camera? But what this really suggests is that Dube's not just a polished public figure, he's someone who's comfortable being himself, even when the cameras are rolling. If you take a step back and think about it, this moment is a refreshing break from the usual narratives we see around athletes. Dube's not just a stats machine or a highlight reel, he's a person with a sense of humor, a sense of ease, and a genuine connection to his fans. And let's not forget his role in India's T20 World Cup wins. In 2026, he scored 235 runs at a strike rate of 169.06, numbers that are insane, by the way. But what's even more impressive is how he consistently delivered under pressure. Those crucial cameos? They weren't just luck, they were the result of skill, focus, and mental toughness. One thing that immediately stands out is how Dube's popularity has grown, not just because of his on-field performances, but because of moments like these. In a world where athletes are often reduced to their achievements, Dube's candidness reminds us that there's more to them than just the game. From my perspective, this is what makes him stand out: he's not just a cricketer, he's a personality, a relatable figure who's as comfortable cracking jokes as he is hitting sixes. But here's a deeper question: why do we find these moments so captivating? I think it's because they humanize the people we often put on pedestals. Dube's reaction to the camera isn't just funny, it's a reminder that even the biggest stars have moments of vulnerability, awkwardness, and spontaneity. It's a detail I find fascinating: how a simple interaction can bridge the gap between a celebrity and their fans, making them feel more accessible, more real. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think it's this: in a world where everything feels curated and scripted, moments like these are a breath of fresh air. They remind us that behind the fame, the accolades, and the headlines, there are real people with real personalities. Shivam Dube's viral moment isn't just a funny clip, it's a glimpse into the man behind the cricketer. And honestly, that's the kind of content that keeps me coming back for more. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments: do these candid moments make you appreciate athletes more, or is it just me?